Hello students, in our last lecture we had discussed a lot what is light, what are properties of light and laws of reflection of light. Today we shall see how image is formed with the help of a plane mirror and what are the properties of the images formed by plane mirror. So first of all, we shall try to understand what is the meaning of a plane mirror. For the formation of plane mirror, we take a transparent sheet of glass and add one layer of this glass. We make a thin layer of either aluminum or silver to make its other surface polished or shiny. So, at one layer of this glass, we make a thin layer of aluminum or silver, and this layer is protected with paint. So this symbol shows that this surface is protected with paint, and surprisingly the other surface becomes reflecting. As this surface is plane, so this works like as plane mirror. Now we shall see how image is formed with the help of a plane mirror. Suppose this is a source and we take the sun as the source. We put a plane mirror here, and for image formation we take at least two rays. As we have already learnt in class 7 that if rays of light incident normally or perpendicular at any mirror, then after reflection it retraces its path. Yesterday, that is in our previous lecture, we have already learned laws of reflection of light, and we shall here apply these rules. So we take two oblique rays. First, suppose this is a ray of light and it incidents at this point. We draw a normal here. Then, obeying the laws of reflection, we know this is angle of incidence and this is angle of reflection. This ray of light reflects. We take another ray of light. Suppose it incidents here. Once again, we draw a normal here, and obeying the same rule, that is law of reflection, it reflects in this direction. Now what we see, these two rays diverge, that is distance between these two rays increase, and these two rays will never meet. So in such situations what we do, we trace these rays in back direction. This dotted line represents virtual representation of rays of light. So when these rays of light proceed in back, we represent it with the help of dotted line. So here virtual image forms. This is virtual image. Now with the help of this concept, we can write what are the properties, or we can understand what are the properties of images formed by plane mirror. First we see it is always virtual and erect. What is the meaning of virtual and erect? Virtual, that is image formed by plane mirror is made with the virtual intersection. The image formed by plane mirror is due to virtual intersection of rays of light, has not any chance of meeting real rays of light. And erect means that if the top, that is head of the object, is above, then in image also it is above. For example, if we see our image in plane mirror, then our head is at top. In object, in image also it is up. But if you see your face in a concave mirror, then you will see a lot of different situations. Sometimes your head will be in upper direction, sometimes it will be in lower direction. When it is in lower direction, then it will be called inverted. So the image formed by plane mirror is virtual and erect. Second property, the size of image is always equal to the size of the object. Third, the image form is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. See, suppose this is mirror and this distance is object distance, then distance of image will always be the same. So object distance becomes equal to the image distance, and the image is laterally inverted. This term is again new for you, laterally inverted. Once again, I shall suggest you that take a plane mirror and put it in front of your any book. What you see? Are the words written or read by plane mirror are just same as written in your page? No. You will see some different position, and this is laterally inverted. You will also see in ambulance, the word is written in such a way that when you read it with the help of a plane mirror, then it appears in its original condition, proper condition. So left portion of object appears on right portion of the image. This is called lateral inverted. Dear students, we really try to understand what is the meaning of real and virtual image. So just we have formed the image of the sun with the help of a plane mirror. Now you have already read in class 7 the images formed by spherical mirrors. So once again we shall try to recite it, and we'll try really what is difference between real image and virtual image. So for the formation of real image, suppose we take a concave mirror here. Concave mirror, a mirror whose reflecting surface is inward tilt. We also know that midpoint of any mirror is called pole, and the center is called center of curvature. A line joining the center of curvature of this mirror to the pole is called principal axis. Now put this mirror and go outside your house. At present, you go at your roof of your building because we are under lockdown. So go at noon at the roof of your building and try to take a concave mirror if it is possible. Otherwise, we shall do this activity in our school. And put this concave mirror in front of the sun. What we see? Rays of light coming from the sun, parallel rays of light parallel to the principal axis, rays of light coming from the sun after reflection meet at a point on this principal axis, and this point is called focus. So these rays of light really meet after reflection, really. This is really intersection of rays of light, and if you take a black page at this point, then after certain time interval in hot summer, this page receives ignition temperature and it starts to burn. So this is a real feeling of formation of image, as we know that we receive heat and light from the sun. So this page, why we say black? Because black surface absorbs almost all the 7 components of white light. So black surface receives maximum heat coming from the sun, and after some time it, after receiving ignition temperature, starts to burn. In your NCERT book, the activity 10.2, you will see page 162. Page 162 of your NCERT book, in activity 10.2, activity 10.2, it is clearly explained. This activity is explained. I assure you, dear students, that we shall really explain each and every activities given in our NCERT textbook, because at present this is the trend that questions are asked related to the technology inside any topic. Now this is not time to remember definitions and laws only. So always try really understand what is the technology hidden in any activity. So this is your activity 10.2. In page 162, in this activity, the same thing is explained that we take a concave mirror, put it towards the sun, and take a black page or page, and we adjust this page in forward and backward direction. After, if we receive its focus, the rays of light focused here and point size image of the sun forms here, and this page starts to burn. So with the help of these two images, now we can clearly explain that what are differences between real and virtual image. What are differences between real and virtual images? So now we are in the position to differentiate differences between real and virtual images. Real image and virtual image. Virtual image. First, real images are formed due to the real intersection. Real, as we have seen in the case of concave mirror here, rays of light after reflection really meet at a point. So real images are formed due to the real intersection of rays of light. But virtual images here, see, in the case of plane mirror, the real rays of light after reflection diverge. They will really never meet. But when these rays are proceeding back, then virtually it appears to meet here. These rays virtually meet here. So this is the meaning of virtual image. So virtual images are formed due to the virtual intersection of rays of light. Second property, difference. Second difference, real image and virtual image. Real images may be projected on a screen. Real images may be projected on a screen. What is the meaning of this term? See here. If we form a real image of the sun is far away from us, but if we focus it with the help of a concave mirror on a piece of page, then point size image of the sun is projected on it. This is the meaning that real images may be projected on a screen. But if we form the image of that same sun with the help of a plane mirror and put a page in front of it or behind it, then we can never project it. So real images may be projected on the screen. We can form real images on any piece of paper, any object or a screen or on a wall, etc. But virtual images can never be projected on the screen. Third, real images are always inverted. Real images are always inverted. inverted. What is the meaning of inverted? That is, top of the object will be present at the bottom of the image. This is the meaning of real images are always inverted, but virtual images are always erect. Virtual images are always erect. What is the meaning of erect? Erect means the top portion of the object appears on the top portion of the image. As we see our image in plane mirror, our head is always in top. This is, but if you see your image in a concave mirror, then sometimes your head will be in top if it is virtual, and if it is real, then your head will appear below. So these are the differences between real images and virtual images. Now we shall see how image is formed with the help of a spherical mirror. As we have discussed many times, that we should utilize maximum things available in our houses. In your NCERT science book, page 161, in activity 10.1, activity 10.1, it is given that how can we realize what is the meaning of concave mirror and what is the meaning of a convex mirror. So dear students, take a new spoon of stainless steel. You may utilize a small ball of stainless steel. It is, if it is new, that is polished. Now you see your face in the curved surface, that is this curved surface of your spoon. What you realize? You bring the spoon near to your face and move it away from your face. You will see that sometimes your face appears small, sometimes your face appears same size, sometimes it appears larger. Again, you will realize that sometimes it is virtual and sometimes it is erect also. Now, you just turn the surface of your spoon and bring it near your face and move away from your face. But now from this surface, that is this surface now behaves like as convex mirror, and your face will always appear virtual, erect and diminished, whatever be the distance. So with the help of a new polished spoon of stainless steel, or with the help of a ball of stainless steel, you can practically realize what is the meaning of virtual and erect image, and you can use both its surfaces. If the reflecting surface is inward tilt, then it behaves just like as concave mirror, and if the reflecting surface is outward tilt, then it behaves like as convex mirror. And it is clearly explained in activity 10.1, activity 10.1 of your NCERT, page 161, activity 10.1. Now, we shall really try to learn what is the meaning of a spherical mirror and how it may be developed, as just we have seen how we can develop a plane mirror. So, to develop or to form a spherical mirror, we take a thin, transparent, hollow sphere of glass. Suppose this is the center of this sphere, and we take any portion of it. Suppose we take this portion whose outer surface is polished with silver or aluminium, and it is protected with a paint. Suppose we cut this portion. We cut this portion AB. So here this behaves like as concave mirror because its reflecting surface is in inward tilt. So this behaves like as concave mirror. Concave mirror. Concave mirror. As the reflecting surface is spherical, so it is also called a spherical mirror. A spherical mirror. Again, in the next situation, once again, we take a sphere, a spherical ball made up of thin transparent glass, and now we make a layer of silver or aluminum on this surface, and this surface is protected with paint. Then what happens? Now its opposite surface behaves like as reflecting. So now the reflecting surface is outward tilt, and if the reflecting surface is outward tilt, then this mirror is called convex mirror. Convex mirror. In both these two situations, we see there is a center of this sphere. Here is also a center. Here is also center. So center of this sphere is called center of curvature. Center. And the midpoint of any spherical mirror is called pole. The midpoint of any spherical mirror is called pole. This midpoint is called pole. And the line joining the center of curvature and pole of any mirror, this line joining the center of curvature and pole of any mirror is called principal axis. Principal axis. Principal axis. Also here this is principal axis. Principal axis. This is pole here, and this is principal axis. This is center of curvature. Center of curvature. This point is called center of curvature. Center of curvature. Now, it is very important that rays of light parallel to the principal axis, rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet at a point on the principal axis, and this point is called focus. Rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet at a point on this principal axis, and this point is called focus. This is also called principal focus. So this is focus. Focus or principal focus. But what happens in the case of convex mirror? In the case of convex mirror, rays of light parallel to the principal axis, rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection diverge. It reflects in this direction, and this ray reflects in this direction. What we see here? We see here that these rays will never meet after reflection. So when we proceed, that is move in back direction, then these rays appears to meet at a point, and this point is called focus. So we can say that concave mirror is called converging mirror. Why it called converging? Because rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection really meet at a point, and this point is on principal axis, so it is called converging mirror. So dear students, if you will see the term converging mirror, then suppose this mirror is concave. This concave mirror is also called what? Converging mirror. Converging mirror. Converging mirror. But here in the case of convex mirror, we see that rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection diverge. So this mirror is also called diverging mirror. diverging mirror. Diverging mirror. And these things are given in NCERT science book, page 162. You can see for your reference 162 page of your NCERT book. I hope that you will try to learn the objects discussed in this lecture, and to learn really revise it again and again, and if you understand that it is learned by you, then close video and try to write it yourself. This is a real way by which you can make your learning effective. And now, before concluding this lecture, I am giving some homework to you. Question number first. Draw ray diagrams of image formation by plane mirror and concave mirror to represent virtual and real image. To represent virtual and real image of the sun. And second, write differences between real image and virtual image. Thanks. Thank you very much.